Iya, guys. Kita masih di Nod-Krai.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
What a game! What a game there. Putus po kala, bro. Mikoto ke Europe. Europe maksudnya buat tour doang. Pindah tim. Lagu Nod-Krai bagus tuh.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Lo nggak mau itong body itunya FNB yang nganterin makanan dapur food and beverage. Lo yang bikin masakannya, minumnya. 2021 aku bikin YouTube.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Ada nggak sih kualifikasi?
But where are those who share the memory?
Mama kirim. Guys nih ke atasan dong. Ya.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Lior tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Ada anjing tuh. Anjing siapa tuh?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Osmanthus
But
wine
where are those who
tastes
share
the same as I remember. Oke, guys. Kita farming aja. Kenakal dah kau. Mulai untuk pembersihan.
I will have order.
I will have order.
Transfix! Rainbow! For the everlasting place. Forest?
Gather.
Witness my wrath. Overrule.
Stabilize.
By the frost in my bones, you all last long.
Wah, mati anjing.
Laid bare.
Oh my god, ngaco lagi.
Leave this place.
Solidify. This is order. Solidified!
Overruled.
Stabilize!
This is where laid bare. You poor
Kalau nggak ada trigger lagi deh.
Solidified!
by the frost in the bones.
Order guide you!
Overrule. Leave this place. Commendable.
Oh my god, mati lagi anjing.
Stabilize!
For the everlasting
Udah listrik
power.
apa pun lagi.
Forest, protect.
Anjing. Kedua kali ya. Isi darah dulu deh. Jauhan harusnya. Eh. Nakal dakal. Ku tahu mulai mundur habis. Engkau pasti tahu.
Solidify!
Laid bare. You poor lost weapon.
Gather! This is order!
Transfix. By the frost in the bones. Forest, protect.
Wah, anjing sakit banget jam gitu ya.
Witness my wrongs. You poor lost weapon.
Gather!
Overrule. For the everlasting power.
Burung biadab. Nice. Nice. 20. Usahain dulu deh ya. Bisa. Taruh dong. Kau seperti nyanyian dalam hati yang semakin.
Order guide you.
Lead us.
This is where transfix.
By the frost in the hall.
By the frost. Here.
Stabilize.
Laid bare.
Forest.
Gather.
Overruled.
With one heart, one flame. Lead.
Tai kucing. Ini 6, ini kurang 13. Biar 13 guys. La 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 la. Oke. Aman ya. Terus deh buat talentnya. Yang ini juga. Pistol gue di sini nih. La 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 la. Narik. Au. Iya bisa jadi.
Ada urusan sama cewek ya.
Ada yang tahu lah. Kau seperti nyanyian dalam hati.
Yuk ke P3 lah.
Besok kalau ada.
Oh, tadi nggak pakai barcode ya?
Barcode juga nggak ngaruh kak.
Ya, ya.
Mas tinggal masuk. Gitu-gitu mana ada yang nanyain. Kalau tanya barcode mana? Wah, ibu udah masuk duluan. Ibu barcode. Gitu. Nggak terobos aja kalau nggak ditanyain. Temen aku juga ngasih barcode tuh kondangan kemarin. Agak diperiksa juga barcode-nya buat apa?
Jika itu ada jam
7 malam.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come
Pasar.
across Liyue to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Lagi
Add Astra at
kopi
the
apa
sauce.
3 kali sehari.
panggilan kami
Add Astra.
Iyalah.
Thank you for completing.
Sehari sekali cukup lah. Pesan defy-nya guys. Kedua guys, lumayan. Kita lanjut pesta bom ya. Pernah juga dulu. Sekarang muntah nggak tuh? Di rumah? Di rumah?
Oh, baru makan keluar semua.
Terus minum obat sekarang langsung.
Nggak minum obat dulu.
Ah,
Rame.
itu yang ampuh ya. Itu yang ke Army minum terus ya. Oh, yang terakhir random guys. Harus 3.600 ya. Dapat anjir. Bot atau orang tuh? Ayo. Air di antara air. Ungu ya. Ini final 99 bot nih kayaknya. Dodoco. Terakhirnya AOSD 1/2. Oh, bloknya sendiri. Oh, musuh bos ini. Mana yang harus ngancurin biar ya. Bakal-bakalan. Halo Vina. Sudah penutakan bom. Nice. Wes. Lagi Vina. Makan musuh terbanyak. Binan produk prince. 3.000. Tapi butuh berapa lagi sih? Seru eventnya emang. Lama bener ya loadingnya ya. Dedet ada event itu ya. Co-op juga itu. Udah lama nggak buka sih Dedet. Masih butuh nggak sih? Oh nggak sendiri deh. Oh udahan selesai guys. Oh masih ada 4.800 anjir. Oh nggak bisa naik lagi skornya. Terus besok ya. HSR nggak mau naik. Oke. Kita farming buat talentnya si Aino ya. Dan cruiser. Jalan-jalan. Kau selalu. Iya. Kayaknya udah telat kalau gue main Nod-Krai. Dulu gue tahu tuh ada game baru HS. Robot. Tapi mainnya battle-nya kayak gitu guys. Dapat hadiah. Dapat 100. Robot sih. Robot juga sih. Dan cruiser lagi. Kena mau mobil aja. Itunya nggak pernah dikerjain lah. Nah. Buat karakter 1-2 aja udah
I will have order.
kewalahan ya kan. Ini udah jadi belum tuh karakter yang dibuat apa? Buat IT-nya. IT sih. Ya. IT ya. Topong.
Stabilize.
Transfixed.
Dye the frost in your bones.
Right, of course. Semua warna masuk. Midnight memory. Oh.
Order guide you.
Order night.
Laid bare.
Gaes, protect us.
Masih nulis. Aku tak mengerti.
Solidify!
Overruled.
With one heart, we pray. With hope,
Gabungan bener si Angling. Oke juga bikin gabungan gitu. Ada support juga tuh Durin. Kau adalah
This is order.
Laid bare.
leave this place.
Kenapa selalu ke-trigger gini sih?
By the frost and the birds, and poor lasting.
Bagus juga kalau ini. Tapi buat pengumpul Primo, sayang kalau gak cek keluminan. Oh, bangun.
Overruled.
Forest,
I believe the children are a few. Somewhere that town you're the more the beauty they possess inside. It can be said. To make it easier. Make the children stop.
Gather! I will have order!
Transfixed.
leave this place.
Nung konti.
For the everlasting forest.
Itu bintang 5 sebut. Kalau ngomong gitu. Mana lagi bro? Oh. Pinggir laut ngapain coba cari apa? Sampai sama air tuh.
Solidify!
Laid bare.
You poor lasting.
Mau gacha itu emang pindah. Biar sama Flins gitu ya. Selesai kah? Kelihatan ya gitu dalamannya. Ya udah selesai guys. Kita lanjut ke Arkon kali ya. Banyak banget gue sih. Kita kesini guys. Oh ada Mika. Kita naik Mika dulu ya. What are you doing here Mika? I decided long ago never to walk in any Oh, inidiyam. Ay,
This should just about do it.
Mika, kamu lagi apa di sini?
Traveler? Hello? I didn't think I'd run into you here. Right. I should have realized. Master Jean told me you'd be here. We just
You'll be
didn't know when you'd arrive. I didn't expect to run into you as soon as I set foot in Nod-Krai.
Nag-apo news to the tawag ko mo sini.
Yes, the
Yes.
Grandmaster sent you a letter, didn't he? He also sent one back to Mondstadt, telling us all about how you were doing.
Oh, you.
Of course, all the knights back home are still figuring out how to support you. But the Grandmaster wrote that we shouldn't be hasty and that he already had everything in hand.
Dan memang sebenarnya na diatur. Diyan hawas.
Yep, the
Ay,
Grandmaster's always reliable when it comes to important business. So when he says he'll handle something, we know we can count on him.
And
But of course, if you run into any trouble, remember that the knights will always be there to help you.
and
Feel free to come look for us whenever. After all, you're our honorary knight,
Knight.
a valued member of our order. That's
really?
what Master Jean told me to tell you when I departed from Mondstadt.
kalau gitu aku mau minum apple cider dong.
Huh?
Sweet
Give me a
mother.
moment. I didn't bring any sweet madame with me, but I do happen to have a bottle of our best cider. Captain Kaya asked me to bring it along. He knew you'd miss it. Guess he was right.
Kaya bisa perhatian gitu.
Okay, I need a minute. I put it in my backpack and
Betul,
wrapped it in
ada retasnya.
clothes. Oh, here it is. Go on. Have a taste.
Kamu tidak boleh buat Grandmaster.
I did, of course. When I was leaving, the Grandmaster specifically
Dandelion
asked me to
wine.
bring some bottles of our very best dandelion wine for him.
Dan
At first, Master Jean protested that my main objective on this long journey was to deliver letters to Nod-Krai, and she'd rather I not overload my luggage. She said someone else could transport it later. But after giving it much thought, I packed 2 bottles of wine for the Grandmaster anyway. Otherwise, he'd be talking my ear off about how wonderful dandelion wine is while waiting for it to get delivered. Oh, right. If you crave fresh sweet madames and steak, do come back and visit the Knights of
Waduh,
Favonius'
kan
headquarters
itu.
when you're free. That was what Amber wanted me to tell you. And that's all the messages I have for you. I should get going. Farewell, honorary knight.
Farewell, Mika. Apple cider dapat. Wow.
The kids come over again today. I think I'll give them these toys.
Rare Northland varieties you won't find anywhere else. Come, try some.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Ang production. Samahan. Kemana kita? Dari sebelah lagi sana. Ke atas.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Holy shit! We lost, guys. We lost. Oh, kill. Nice. Woo. Precious, no? Kumain sa awit. Hanggang kayo. Mana chest niya? Dalam scene, tapi nggak masuk. Oh, udah di sini berarti.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it. Certainly worth the extra mile.
Dalam sini kan chest. Masih tarik. Di atas nih.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
More extra mile.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Nice. Sudah banyak.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Pinjam pa.
Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you.
Sini guys.
The world wishes you well.
This Nectar man, okay. See. Dito sila. Sono. What? Oh, ito.
The world wishes you well.
Это снаги. Андит как без. What is this? What? Dito sambit niya, Anjir. Ah. Nandun naman na, guys. Oh, yan isin.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Waduh, aman pula. Lanjut lagi kah?
Solidify! This is order!
With one heart, we pray.
Certainly worth.
Habis.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Osmanthus one.
But where are those who share the memory?
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Yeah, wouldn't you agree?
The Apis. Kita na sa teman-teman semua.
Oh, it's you two. And Flins. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
Mantap.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right? Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
Berarti salah satunya hal yang dilakukan ketika menyamar jadi Sosi itu.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the wild hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within wild hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy too.
Kita dari tadi tegang terus.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
Tapos kari di kot na siya.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
Pick
That would be
you
good.
up.
Yes. Feel free to
Emang
put the
iya
room
ba?
costs on my tab.
Dirada lah dan niya. Some people need. Bahlil.
Phew, back inside. Whew, we can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
So you.
I suppose we could
Kurang
all take a
dara-dara.
moment to unwind.
Iya coba ada BP ada.
As I recall, our
Dapat sini
first meeting
Vipo, ya
took
kan?
place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Sudah makanya aku minta lentera.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
Rere sangat terobsesi denganmu.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a lightkeeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Ayolah, kamu boleh jujur dengan.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just
Please,
get out
August.
of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to
Anjay.
build trust.
Riset ng jati diri niya.
Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their
Bukan
limits.
manusia.
But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This
Out
race
there.
is no longer of any importance. But they still exist. As evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity. And thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless.
Yes, here.
Would it not be better then to simply sink?
Madu.
But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery. Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Cannon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
All right then, we'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier, now that we know you better.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a fae.
Man.
Paimon slips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Receptor?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
While the wearer is debuff in.
So noisy here. Back in my day, we'd...
Biar dapat sayap. Sayapnya keren emang. Sayapnya Nod-Krai. Buffet Paimon itu ya.
So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flins? Is he here, or isn't he?
Apa itu kucing?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flins is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
You'd better
Apa
give him
siguro?
up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh?
Uh-huh.
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us?
Ada yang mencurigakan nih.
What do you mean?
Mereka jelas tahu sesuatu.
This is so confusing! What do we do? These people are no match for Flins, but they're super heated right now. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either.
Kita coba ulur waktu.
Okay!
Oke.
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies. My apologies.
Dem ya.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
Bocah dari mana? Very good.
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flins face to face.
Face to face.
Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology,
Mampus.
as well as compensation
Duit
for all the
lagi,
racket
murah
they've
lagi.
caused.
Wait! It's...
All right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later.
Mendox.
What a mess.
Oh, alright then.
Alright then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal.
Gak
What
mau
say
bayar
you?
murah nih.
Or are you suddenly unsure of
Ya, gue
yourselves?
bisnis Never.
Come on, everyone! Move it!
No sign of Flint.
Ada tanda-tandaan.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh? So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did you even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flins and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the wild hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one, seemingly, was exempt. And amidst it all, Flints's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this?
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted,
Yehoda.
fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine. While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, pause. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flins back to the curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure.
I'm not.
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
Oh?
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is, we got lots of new intel to share.
All right then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on
Gila
deck.
emang nih, Pak.
Let's have this
Badannya,
discussion over at my place.
Hormati gurumu, saya hitam itu. Tandanya kau murid budiman. Oh. Tonjoki gurumu, kau kulit teman. Itulah tandanya kau murid bajingan.
I see. So Flins has a fragment taken from within a wild hunt anomaly.
What?
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rere now.
In that case, Rere shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So, was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite? Or what?
Oh, what?
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of wild hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rere's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
Fragments?
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again?
Maybe because that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself?
Flins bilang kalau meriam ditembakkan keperluan Liara.
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest.
Ooh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right?
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the wild hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control now.
Then we best act fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
There are 3 wild hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
Kalau gitu.
Works for me. Nefa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The curatorium will handle another.
And we Frost Moon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Kita gabut. Apa nih?
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
Kalau ketemu Rere, jangan diserang.
Understood.
Cia.
Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another.
Gotcha! Stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe, everyone. Aku tak mengerti. Hilang lantaran.
Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flins dropped by already?
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know.
Oh, ciao, bro. Ada teleport kah? Aku mencintaimu lebih dari yang kau tahu. Meski kau takkan tahu. Bau-bau tai. Lama. Apa siapa yang itu? Yang hijau nggak? Biru dia pakaiannya. Weh. Nice. Nyemplung. Masuk. Ada apa sih? Nggak ada apa-apaan aja, boleh doang. Nah, kakimu jangan sama. Oh, nggak bisa guys. Interactive books. Ini cross time buat siapa? Ini vibe. Ada setan aja. Setannya guys. Kayak di mana tuh? Itu Katsumi. Katsumi Island.
Oh, no one's guarding this place just like he said. But, where do we find the information he mentioned?
Dari setannya. The Flins.
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Running out of time.
Ah! There you are! Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not! How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Iya, ini
Difficult, yes, but it is also our most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rarir, we need to dive into Nod-Krai's history.
Hope we don't land on our heads
Busan
then.
dulu.
Ghost!
Apa?
That file suddenly moved by itself.
Yang itu yang dibaca.
Graveyard, right, Flins? Do these things just kind of happen?
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
Ah, NK. Iya, Katsumi. Ini Kanomi yang berkabut ya.
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
Wah, ada lagi.
Hey, another file's moving.
Judulnya mirip.
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
Really?
Ada lagi tuh.
Hey, seriously, another one? Okay then. Paimon will read this one.
Enak ya dikasih tahu sama setannya ya. Teman setan tuh. Kabuat ramu turun.
Phew! Finally finished.
Puasa.
Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you?
Kurang lebih sama.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through.
All right. Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look, all these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. But why?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
And here's another similarity. Kuvaki and nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain. Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a tide seal stone sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order.
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Benar. Dia bisa menggunakan Kuvaki.
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
Darkness. Energi Abyss selalu berusaha merusak.
What are you referring to?
Oh, we had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
Jadi Rerir bertambah kuat.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point. Leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly?
Masih ada yang belum jelas. Aduh, siapa tuh? Knock knock.
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll
Jadi
go
horror
take a
kan?
look.
Insidious, Conjuring. Hewan.
Ah, it's
Iblis.
an ibis.
It's carrying a letter! Ooh, Lauma must have sent it. She can speak to little animals.
Nabi Sulaiman.
Let's see
Lauma,
here.
Sulaiman. Lauma, Sulaiman.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire.
Asu.
It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste. Lauma.
That's gotta be Warrior's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
Seorang mendosa yang out.
Huh, what should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nashatown in time.
Harus percaya pada mereka.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rerir, and that's where we'll stop him. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nashatown is in their hands now.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
Lagi dia bisa teleport anjing. Kasin kah?
You're here, as expected.
Waduh, Rere.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nashatown understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not.
I think not.
All they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look. The cannon must seem like their only lifeline. This is the truth I have revealed to them.
Aduh, siapa itu? Jadi itu alasan mengasut para penduduk kota.
They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nashatown then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aino would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within wild hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. You destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all for nothing.
I've
adapted to the strength and flow of this Keluarga. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, though. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Keluarga will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rerir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis, so they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder then that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner.
Tempo yang singkat-singkat. Proklamas.
That? People have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon.
Iya, kerjanya buru-buru ya.
Anyone in.
Dah gede ini gajinya kan, Genshin.
I made that thing. They can't just take it from me. Oh, let me over there. What are they gonna do? Stop me?
They might, if Rerir has already formulated some countermeasure. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Ush, gila. Sangar banget. Kayak di anime-anime.
If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt.
Wardana. Kau pakai translate.
But they're just ordinary people.
Biar kelar cepet ya.
If possible.
Aturan kalau pakai AI nggak bakal tipu.
Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon.
A itu tipenya kalau angka doang.
Oh, you're
Menurut
back.
gue ya.
And you have a letter? The traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would he go there?
Go there.
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired,
Then he's prepared for the
Masih ada
worst.
website. Pakai AI anjir sekarang. AI aja
And we
gue
must
suruh bikin
ensure that his trust
latar
in us is
belakang
not
skripsi gue aja
misplaced.
bisa anjir.
Let's go.
Kan gue udah kelar skripsi itu. Terus gue kasih judul gue, coba bikinin latar belakang tentang skripsi gue nih judulnya. Bikin berapa paragraf bisa. Gak bisa loncat, gak bisa lari. Buset. Bakaran sempat. Lari, tabrak. Ush. Apa itu ditunjuk?
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on
Semulus
out.
itu karena masih di
Looks like they
pedalaman.
formed groups to protect the cannon.
Tidak merata
If they
Indonesia.
believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through.
Is that Lady Lama?
Lady Lama?
But are you really her?
Tahu dia erupsi.
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But
I know what you wish to say.
I know.
Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene. But you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos. Please, have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart has led me.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you. Please help us.
Tappingnya jago ya,
Then
emang
come.
pelantun.
I need you to step forward alongside me, and to do your part too.
All right, I understand.
I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job. All right, everyone. Let us meet
When
again
a
later.
hero comes along.
you're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our
cameo.
power alone. As such, I'll need to
Jago
contact
janji-janji
some...
kayak siapa
Let's
tuh?
call them friends in high places, shall we? Let's go,
Hidup
Yehuda.
Wowi.
Okay.
Udah
See you
sekarang.
again, everyone.
Oke, guys.
That is, if we can.
Ush, jalannya santai ya sih, guys.
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
Wih, apaan yang ngumpul?
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves. You won't let
Kalian
them
lihat.
pass some abyssal creature, aren't you?
Leave this to us, Lady Moonchanter. Go.
Buka mana? Mana buka? Oh, di sini buka.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here.
There's a giant here.
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
Bocilhan.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Ngomong masih belum makasih.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
All yours.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Enough. Give her a crumb cake.
Kasih kerupuk.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Cutscene. Cutscene. Ah, jadi
Let's go, Enough. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Mangglutinnya diciptain sama air. Ah, bro.
What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on! Let's get out of there!
Whoa, nice!
Nice.
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Nabrak. Keren loh ini. Kayak komik gitu kan.
Knuckle, what are you doing here?
Knuckle lawannya.
Ultimatum protocol. Installation only deployed.
Gila damage-nya. 44.000 aja.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Kemampuannya belum sedikit.
Preparing for drop stuff.
Desa jadi wallpaper ini keren emang. SS lagi.
Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
We gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Oh, alright, let's hit the emergency brake.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damage assessment. Incalculable. Nasha Town likely to be blasted skyward.
No, I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that.
Roger that.
We are out of time.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right.
Perhaps you're right.
Why aren't you running?
Come on, never.
Sigi sato pasa sax, nitili otopotos. Necritus necrus baptisi, Keis ondes tu zonos pentusi. Postes dicos palatin pirantur risurcu, topia tua ition veratum.
Nabibit. Robin. Yes, ada lagi teman-teman. Oh, silakan. Teman ada lagi. Barrier, blasphemy against death, pressure of Solnari. Awan kah? Awan lah pakai Flins ah.
Well, that's not good.
That's not good.
Sluggish, torpid. This body is a disappointment. I can barely muster
2%.
10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything again.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
Tubuh mayat. Platform nih orangnya dot. Yes, bagusan gitu ya.
Flinders!
Watch out! Whatever rationality he
Nilang
still had
total.
when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
Obsession.
Matters not. Having a heart, being human, it's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. You matter not. Does anything in this
Matanya kayak itu kayak Kurama.
None of it matters to me!
Atau mata ulare orang cemar. Fools.
Time to die!
Orokono kalau di Bang. Orokamono. Wah, asing guys lawannya.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid, how laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong. The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Polonia! Siapa yang punya robot kayak gini guys? Ada Kamehameha. Gitu ada. Kalau biasanya atas bisa strong. Arle. Ya, sekuatan siapa ini?
No wait! This isn't over!
Robotnya mati dong. Hancur. Siapa itu? Loma kah? Dengarlah aku. 100% mati semuanya udah. Oh, Colombia.
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency.
Hah, tepat sasaran. Nah, robotnya dibawa juga.
I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
What did you do that
kenal
for?
marionette.
I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score.
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I
One-sided.
just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash. But battles just get chaotic.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
We're leaving. Hindi banget robotnya ini.
Well, anyway...
Arigato, ne?
Thank you.
Sa report didinya kalau nggak di kamu tadi.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the eternal moon goddess cannot fall into his hands,
dari dalam situ.
but also
Mata Neji ini.
because you've done much for me yourselves.
Byakugan.
And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too. But that was as much as I could do.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please call me Flins. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Riri's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
Beat him?
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least. But we still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power. So we must be very careful.
After you left, I can no longer sense his presence.
That means it's safe out there for now, right?
A question, if I may, kind Miss Columbina.
Miss Columbina.
When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
Yes.
No.
I see. Curious.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
Coming to rescue.
Go now, all of you. Do not worry.
Kasih ya. Arigato, ne? Apa nih? Sakit dong,
My strength still isn't returning. It seems my time is running out.
Mokat dah. Nggak bisa gacha kita guys, dia mokat. Nice ya. Kata na abu-abu. Peristirahatan di luar jangkauan. Kumpul lagi dengan rekan-rekan.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt. But the Reikir of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious Kukusaur into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with Kukusaurs?
Nggak tahu.
Paimon knows what you mean, but That analogy seems more than slightly understated.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation?
No.
Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
Ini bukan salahmu.
That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Flins, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
My thanks.
My thanks.
For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted?
Dia bercanda doang, Paimon.
Is Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me?
Apa?
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Oh, Sosi. Baca guys. Oh, Oke guys, karena udah mau 2 jam, kita akhiri stream hari ini. Thank you buat nonton, chat, like, dan lain-lain. Terutama Vina, Samantha, sama Wardana Abra. Nama lu nama Genshin Baras. Oke, kita akhiri stream hari ini. See you next stream. Aduh.